What's up, y'all? It's your dog AceFetti, man. I just had to stop by Trill Talk No Cap podcast, chop it up with my brother High Strong. You know how we get down. Make sure y'all tune in.
Y'all know what time it is, man. We on another episode of Trill Talk No Cap.
What's good, homie?
What's good, fam? How you living?
Hey, what's up, Miss Chinese Nick?
I'm trying to give the San Antonians a bigger idea of what we're talking about and how legendary this shit is.
So this is another great episode of Trill Talk No Cap, where all we do is talk trill, and the only capping that we do is the ones we wear on our heads. You dig? Now listen, you know what I'm saying? Today is special. It's special for a lot of different reasons, man. It's special because we have an incredible artist with us today. Also, it's special for me, you know what I'm saying, because this man sitting next to me, you know what I mean, by the name of AceFetti, you know what I mean, we have some of the biggest hits on my album together. You know what I'm saying? I think some of my biggest hits is featuring AceFetti. You know what I mean? So it's dope. Appreciate you joining us today, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving us your time. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, I wouldn't say the biggest. Nah, just playing. I would say,
some of the biggest.
Some of them,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? But,
Because we the hottest.
it's an honor to be here, man. High strong like my brother, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking ever since I've been here, honestly, in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying? So I look at him like family, you know what I'm saying? Blood can make us close, like for real.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because I drink too much. But I'm trying to remember, like, the first time we ever met. Was it at Epic Bar? The first time we ever encountered each other. I think it was at Epic Bar.
It was at Epic or was that Capiche?
Capice.
Yeah.
Oh,
at
it was
Capiche,
in the
yeah.
section.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You had I still remember the chain. You had the diamond chain with the red joints in it.
Yeah.
I remember that. Nah, that was crazy. Okay, I wouldn't have remembered that. That was a strip club and we was drinking. I wouldn't have remembered that shit. But now, from the moment that I met you, that shit was love. And then you kind of told us about you being an artist. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Indiana, South Bend, Indiana to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Home of Notre Dame. If y'all know who that is, you feel me? Originally, I'm from there, but honestly, I claim 210 now.
Yeah.
So.
Which is dope because I feel like that we just had that talk. So I did a radio interview this morning and we were talking about like how like artists that aren't from here have such a hard time from other artists saying that, well, they're not originally from here. And I was explaining I've gotten that, but I haven't had it, I guess the way because of I've approached music and the way that I've built my name, I don't get it as bad, but I still get like, as I start to grow and as you start to grow, you're gonna hear that more like, well, he's not originally from, and it doesn't matter because, bro, I've been here since '07. You know what I'm saying? So, like, most of the name that I built and the fan base that I've created and the things that I've done have been here in San Antonio. The soil has been, me growing out of the soil has come from San Antonio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really think that matters. Does that matter to you?
I mean, it don't matter. I done heard it. But for me, it's just like, I feel like all of us are, all trying to reach the same goal. It might be common. I mean, it might not. But at the end of the day, I feel like it don't make a difference where somebody is from. To me, it's about their passion, their drive, and, their work ethic. Because, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, talent really ain't much.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age. So,
Yeah.
to me, you could be an artist that been here your whole life, and if you not, doing nothing to gravitate and get engagement and stuff like that, it don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Then artists come from somewhere else, and then it's like, all eyes on them. It's like, in their mind, it might be, well, it's because he new here, don't nobody know him, and blah, blah, blah. But, bruh, if somebody think you lame, it don't matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be lame.
Or how long you've been in the
feel
shit
me?
or out the shit. Yeah, I seen that.
If you doing the same stuff you was doing in your hometown when you move to a different place, it's gonna be the same outcome. So to me, it don't make a difference.
I think it's easier especially when it comes to artistry, it's easier for a lot of artists that don't have the grind in them to make up an excuse rather than grind through it.
See, I ain't want to say that.
Nah, I mean, you know, this Trill talk, so I'm being real. Like, a lot of people make up an excuse instead of grinding through it. They'll say, it's like my success is your failure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I've heard people say, High Strong is only here because he met this person, and this person is connected to this person, and it's like, no, nigga, like, it had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these relationships that you build, they especially in the music scene, rather, they can grow and they can fall off.
Right.
But the growth that y'all probably built together is probably what led you to be here. Like when I got here, I don't remember. I'm never gonna say I was the first to do some shit because I believe that everybody is inspired by something.
No Soldier Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No soldier. I ain't no soldier boy. I'm not gonna be like I was the first nigga to do. I never
First
did.
one to do that.
But when I came out here, I don't remember a lot of people just doing concerts. So I started putting concerts together because one thing I could see strategically off top was promoters. I wasn't trying to fuck with no promoters because everybody that I've ever seen fuck with a promoter at the time wasn't getting paid right. They wasn't getting paid at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or they, was chasing people for their money all week, even though the show was Saturday. So for me, I was like, you know what? I'm going around that. I'm going to talk to the owners of the club, made friends with these guys, ended up getting to use the venue for absolutely free, then charged for tickets, and then all the money came back for me to be able to do more to build a bigger fan base. Mm-hmm. And that's why I try to show people or teach people to this day. You know what I'm saying? Right. But again, I come from a different, and I believe by the way, I could tell who a person is by the way they make music, if I'm being real. I know who Sexy Red is just by hearing her music, never met her. I know who she is. I know that she's a great person. I bring up Sexy Red a lot on this show. I do. And I'm pretty sure that one day she gonna come for my ass. Yeah. And it's cool because I'm gonna say it on camera if she ever see this. Sexy Red, I fucking think you're dope.
Get it sexy.
But nigga, we know you ratchet. Just by the, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, so I'm saying by the way a person puts the energy into their music, I can tell. And when you make music, I can tell you care about shit. Mm-hmm. There's things that you sing about, rap about. First of all, singing. I didn't know you could sing like that. I mean, there's auto-tune on it, but there's a voice there.
Right.
And when I first heard you on my record, I remember asking you, I said, who's the other nigga on the record? And you was like, nah, that's me on the record. I was like, no, nigga, I know that's you rapping. Who's the nigga singing? You was like, damn, that's me on the record. And I was like, this nigga can sing? The shit tripped me out. I was like, this nigga can sing, what's up, my boy? I was like, man, that's crazy. So, for me, it was like, seeing the dynamic of the skills that you had. And then I think the second record, one of my favorite records on the album is the one, Me, You, Jody, Rick, all them was on Hustler's Ambition. Hustler's Ambition. I remember sending you that late at night, and you returned it. And it was like returned maybe like in 30, 40 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your beats be inspiring. Like,
they be talking right.
It be easy. Like it's like when you send me something. It was funny. I walk back and forth. Oh, this easy. Like
I gotta tell you this too, because we was in the studio and it was the first time Jody heard your voice on that record. Like the first time that he heard you sing, and he was like, because he actually tried to sing that hook. That was the original plan. The original plan that a lot of people don't know, that was supposed to be Jody on the hook, and I was just gonna have you as a feature verse. And then when he sang it, it didn't come out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even he knew that. He was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Maybe he needs to turn up the auto-tune, do something. And then you sent this shit over, and he was like, yeah, we gonna let that nigga Ace sing that shit, cause you know what I'm saying. He got that hook. He got that hook. So that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? How that record turned out. And
shout
then you got on there rap.
Man. Shout out to Jody, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's an amazing record by itself. You know what I'm saying? But I see you tap more now into the R&B. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And is there a reason for that? Is there a reason that you like? Do you like that more? Do you like singing more than you like rapping? Because you really could do both.
Well, for me, one thing is like, when I was young, like when I was like 7, my mom, she always played like old school R&B for me. So it would be like, I'd be just walking around the house and, Mom, what the fuck is this? But over time I started to like it, and it was like I kind of like gravitated towards it, and it's like, you know, I came from the era of my grandpa, you know, and his deuce and a quarter right around listening to the last $2 and all that, you know what I'm saying, the blues and all that stuff, and honestly it struck me then, but it wasn't like I wasn't into doing R&B. Like, I was just strictly like conscious rap, like, you know, Kendrick Lamar type shit.
Right.
But when I got older, I saw that wasn't really like gaining me anything. You know, everybody like, yeah, we know you can rap, bro. Like, you know, we want something we can bob our head to. You know what I'm saying? And with singing, every time I tried to sing, everybody, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you can't sing. All the girls, bro, look, you can't sing. Like,
Yeah.
You know, so
I tried to sing a few times.
I just took time.
I realized
man.
I'm just a rapper.
Hey, sometimes you find out, you know what I'm saying? But for me, man, it was just like I just kept on practicing. Every time I got in the studio, I would practice. Like, I'd be like, man, bro, like, this suck. Like, damn, how can you do this differently? And then I started, like, catching wind of how to, like, you know what I'm saying, do my vocals and to perfect them and stuff like that. And the more and more I practiced, the better I got. I made a song with my brother Jace, man. Shout out Jace, man. I made a song with him one day, and I was rapping. He was, bro, sing that shit. Don't rap that shit.
Jay's cool, too. I remember he came down. I think I met him when he came. Yeah, Jay's cool.
And I was like, bro, sing it. You know what I'm saying? And I got the singing, man. Dude put the auto-tune on there. And I was like, damn. So I took it to the hood, man, and all the females, they was playing it in the house parties and all that. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll start singing then. But the thing with me with R&B, the reason why I gravitated to it more is because it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? You get feeling from rap, but R&B, honestly, is the music that shaped rap. There would be no hip-hop if there wasn't R&B. There would be no rap if it wasn't for R&B. You know what I'm saying? When it came to us and our culture and stuff like that, R&B started everything. You know what I'm saying? So I like to go back to our stomping grounds and bring it back because you don't really hear it like that no more.
Yeah. I said that in the last podcast. I said that I feel like R&B is a lost, it's a lost art right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's really, even R&B singers are talking about knocking something down, smashing, and there's no real love really implemented in the music.
I seen 21 Savage make a tweet, and he said,
seen that shit.
Y'all
I seen
wonder
that
why
shit too.
these niggas ain't singing to y'all hoes no more.
Yeah.
He said, cause y'all worse as niggas now. Like,
I seen that shit.
I mean, for real.
I think it's true though. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna get into a conversation that we've been having for the last couple of podcasts that is going to be a great segue for what we're talking about. And I think music has a lot to do with it because, you know what I'm saying, that's why so many people are having so many different problems in relationships or even trying to start one because you had a choice back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, from our parents' era where, like, you could listen to R&B, you could listen to shit talking about shit smashing, you could listen to, there were so many different choices of music that you could pick from. Now, you can't really, now it's just everything is smashing, everything is dashing, fuck it.
Finessing.
You get into the bag, it's nothing different. You know what I'm saying? Like, every artist sound the fucking same. But tell me a little bit about the transition from, so I got one of my best friends from Fort Wayne, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit about how Indiana is. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I think you told me a story one time. I can't remember because, again, I drink a lot. So I'm trying to remember.
Lit, though. You be lit.
I do all the time. I need to slow the fuck down.
Y'all got to keep strong.
I don't
from
have
my
a problem
side.
though out there. I don't have a problem. Don't be trying to get me in a circle with AA meetings and shit.
Keep strong from my side.
But no, for real. So, but I remember there was a story. I think it was something about a basketball court across the street from Notre Dame.
Yo.
And what happened? It was a funny ass story because I remember you telling me.
Man,
I can't remember the fucking story.
I think we was at Notre Dame. We was at this it's like this big old like parking lot, and then it's like court right across the street from it. And I had walked up there. I seen two dudes and this shorty playing, and you know me, my cousins, my brothers, we thinking like, oh man, we finna smash that. Like, you know, shorty was killing us. Like, I mean, and they was just handing her the ball, like, and she was grilling us. So, you know, me, I went and I tried to guard her, and then she sprayed me.
She was crossing you up, Ace?
Bro, Bro, let me tell
This
you.
shit is crazy.
I quit. I ain't gonna care with you. I quit. I said, bro, ain't no shorty finna do me like that.
Well, I'm glad you said that because we brought Shorty with us today and we got the footage. Can we bring up the footage real quick?
Man, look.
We got the footage. Hey, you come on out.
Interview adjourned, damn it.
That nigga got kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, you found Shorty?
Yo, come in here with that Irish man on her back talking about some what's up.
Hey, that shit. Hey, she left. Oh, okay,
She
she got a
gone.
little bored of shit.
Hey, lock the door.
Yeah. Hey, like that nigga said, lock the door. hey, for real though. Nah, you know it's crazy. I had that similar story. I was in 7th grade. I never forget. We was in Oklahoma. My dad was he was stationed in Lawton, Oklahoma, and I was like, I had the fastest handles in my neighborhood. I used to go to this school like right down the street from my crib, and they called this girl. She was supposed to be like this shit, like the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was the hardest game I won. I won by 1 point. And my dad, I was like, yeah, you see that? I won. Everybody was outside. He was like, you didn't really win. You know what I'm saying? You threw that shit up.
I'm proud of you
But
for
that's
staying.
cool.
I'm proud of you
Yeah,
for,
she was cold though.
for staying,
She
bro.
was
I
cold.
couldn't.
But you know, like shit, like, you know, to get on the sports shit, to talk about like, what's the girl's name that play now? She was like the most talk, Caitlin Clark, bro. Like because of her, you know what I'm saying? The WNBA has been watched more than it has in a very long time.
True.
And you know, for me, first of all, I feel like a lot of women should have been getting they just due. I mean, you worked so fucking hard all them years to play in college and high school and to get noticed just to get paid a salary that you could probably make at the bank after working 10 years.
Facts.
That to me, that's almost like disrespect.
And
I
don't
get
nobody
it.
speak about that enough. And you right though.
And I feel like that she's literally. I heard Steph Curry, people that play in the NBA have said like, "Yo, this woman is like the Michael Jordan of women basketball." You know what I'm saying? So, and she's filling up. I mean, people were paying to go see her that don't even rock with that team. So for me, I felt like that. You know, she's gonna change the narrative of what women should get paid if we continue to get players like her.
Right.
And you know, I seen something there where Ice Cube had offered her like $5 million, way more than what her contract was offering her for the big three. But
Damn.
I'm glad that she seen it was bigger than money. Because her going to the WNBA is for those little kids. It's for that little girl dribbling the ball in her driveway right now.
Right.
Her going to the big three wouldn't have done that. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, that was dope to see that she had that mentality. Because anybody else would have been like, shit, $5 million, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I'm good with that.
And I wanna I don't know if y'all know, but is it that the women can't dunk or they not allowed to?
Lisa Leslie dunked. Yeah. Brittany Griner was dunking on niggas like shit.
Cause you know, I be trying to watch it, bro, but I ain't gonna cap, I get bored fast.
Yeah.
I get bored fast. I don't see
Nah,
it
it
too
do
much.
like it do be love. It do be dope to see a woman dunk. Only because I done seen women do all these tricks and spins just to see you do a fucking layup. Like you did a 360 layup. Like, and that's great.
Yeah, it's great.
That's fucking phenomenal. But
You know?
I didn't do that for a layup. I didn't
Yeah.
watch that shit for it. I wanted to see you bang that hoe. Like
Right.
you're going 160 miles an
Try
hour
to
toward the
break
basket.
that rim.
Like fucking dunk that shit.
Two hand grades.
Huh?
You feel me?
Yeah, shit. I forgot I played. This is gonna kill me too because I've been drinking. Haven't worked out in a while.
He been
and
drinking.
I played tomorrow at Harris Middle School against these kids that just won like championship type shit. And there's three. They keep warning me about these 3 middle schoolers that's like supposed to be like super fucking raw. And these niggas have already posted on the internet, we want high strong.
Don't go live, bro.
Like shit like that. So I'm like,
Don't go live.
Last year though, he crossed up them and the whole school was like, oh.
Word.
yeah, I crossed up an 8th grader bad.
Oh.
Did his little ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck that. He was my height. I know it sound funny. That little nigga was my height, and he was big as me.
Hey, I feel the
Shit,
same
that was
way.
a fair trade.
Everybody comp, cause I'm short, so everybody competition.
Because when I walk in there, they know who I am, so they looking at me like everybody.
I'm not taking
want
it easy on you.
And then the little nigga did this shit. He did that shit like. And I'm like, oh, this nigga tripping.
Oh, he know what he doing too.
This nigga tripping. So you know what I'm saying? So I hit that nigga with the heads over like, yeah. You know you do the little dance to see what he gonna do. Like, he's skating.
Okay,
he's skating.
okay.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
My trick is the hot sauce. You know how hot sauce get to doing that footwork?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I do that. If you gravitate towards it, it's over.
Yeah, don't make me do the slip and slide on niggas. I roll on that ground. Nigga. Nah, but that's what's up, though, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you got a new project out. Before we even get ready to talk about your new project, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk a little bit about who you've been teaming up with, you know what I'm saying? So, you have an incredible DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Rocking with you, Viz.
Yes,
like that guy right there.
That's my boy.
Like that guy. You know what I'm saying? Viz is dope, man. If y'all heard him DJ, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? Big C's one time, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey type shit, excuse me. But yeah, you know.
Don't get him started.
That's my dog, man. And then Carter the boss, of course.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Carter, Fadeaway Carter. Carter Fadeaway. That's my dog. He has an incredible project out as well. Man. And I got word that, like, when I first got word that Viz was actually producing a lot of records for the projects, I was like, man, that's so dope, because for me, you know, that's how my team started.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of producers and my video guy and the people that the camaraderie that I built, it all started with my team. Like, of course, I seek other producers now, but I still have my in-house. So it was dope to see y'all get started like that, because it started like, you know, it started to remind me of how things grow bigger and how they get started. And, you know, it brought me back to that beginning grind, and I love that shit. And Viz is like, and I love the camaraderie that y'all have built as brothers and how y'all talk. And me and you know what I'm saying, I've noticed that people, you could tell who a person is by the people around him and how he reflects on those people.
Facts.
And everybody that's around you is real locked in, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know, Viz gave me some great advice yesterday on some things that I felt, you know, and he was like, man, big homie, you gotta look at who you are in the city before you think about saying some of this stuff. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I took that to heed. I thought about that all night. Like, when I get upset or when I think of something that bothers me, is like, first of all, do whatever's bothering you, does it deserve that energy? And then secondly, the people that don't know anything about that only love to see you happy, that are inspired by what you're doing and the things, do they deserve to have to read something like that or hear that?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. So you got to think about those things. We have a sense of responsibility as artists, and that's what I wanted to get to, is you're one of those artists that end up getting a responsibility that we never asked for. We never hopped in this and asked to be role models. I never asked to be role models to these kids, but I'm loving that I am. You know what I'm saying? But it's not something that I sought out for. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the same with you. Is like, you make music as if you want to be responsible for what's being put out, and you care about your craft. There are people right now that just get on the mic and be like, trash, get that ass,
put it
blast,
in a bag,
cash, moving fast,
let it last.
Like, and niggas be in the club
hit
like,
dash.
that
I'm on
shit,
your ass.
you heard that nigga blast, cash, dash, nigga.
He said dash, dude.
And then they just throw a couple of rats in that hoe and bow, 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 shake that ass. And then it's, you know what I mean?
Now they be clapping in the mic and shit.
You know, and I'm not saying that music's not needed. I'm not knocking it at all.
Right.
I'm just saying that, where are the people that are actually rapping or singing about something that we all can relate to in life? I can't.
Substance,
if
man.
I'm feeling bad, I can't relate to a brat or a shake that ass, bitch, or we outside, ho. That ain't what my life is on right now.
Unless I got the
You know what I'm
pole
saying?
with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. Like,
You know, and you could tell that by you care about who you are as a person and the artist by the you know what I'm saying, conversations I just had a conversation with my homie not too long ago. We have deep conversations every time we see each other. And the crazy thing is, me and him don't never plan to link up. This is the first time we actually plan to link up. But when we link up, we always get a drink and sit down.
Right.
Because we know that the conversation is going to take us there. It's never
man.
What's up, my G? You know what I'm saying? It's always going to come back to that. And I think that that's who you are as a person, is when you can't help but have those conversations. You know what I'm saying? Me and Seth, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I talk to, you know what I mean? I feel like you're that type of person. People, when you ask people about AceFetti, they give you might get 10 different answers, but you're going to get an in-depth answer from everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that that's fucking dope.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I mean, like I say, man, with everybody that I connected with, like, it was like day one, like we was locked in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my DJ slash producer, man, DJ Young Visual, you know what I'm saying? Shout
That
out
boy
to my brother
Viz.
Carter Fadeaway, man. Honestly,
One
like
time for the light skins.
when I met these niggas for real, like we was locked in. Like it was just locked in from day one. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Viz, he always been ambitious, and it's just like the more and more he started gravitating to, you know, being a producer and stuff like that, man, it was like he was already doing it for years. So for me, it was kind of like I told you, like when, you know, you sent me beats, like it was easy. And, you know, we had those talks a lot. And, you know, Viz, one thing I don't like about Viz, he be on my ass. I ain't gonna cap with y'all. Like, if it's trash to him, if it ain't no substance, ain't no, you know, no content, like, it ain't relatable, he gon', bro, that's not it, bro. Like
that's a good producer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying, though? Like, when they on you like that.
Especially with this album, you know, he was on me about that because, you know, a lot of the stuff that all of us go through, especially in relationships, like, almost everybody go through it. It ain't like, you know, you the only person going through like heartbreak or lust or love or this and that. You ain't the only person going through it. So, you know, he really like encouraged me to speak on things that happen in relationships and, you know, where everybody goes, the twists and turns, you know what I'm saying, the best and worst, all that. And Carter, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Carter, like, he like, that's my brother, man. He like the devil on my shoulder sometimes. Like, he really, like, I could be sitting up here singing a song, right? I could be like, hey, man, I'm finna talk about love on this. He'd be like, nah, bro, talk about fucking. Bro, do you hear what I'm saying on this song, bro? Man, fuck that bitch. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Take Your Bitch on the Neon Lights. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call him. But
Carter real philosophical too. Like, he will ask you some shit that you gotta reply to tomorrow.
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga, he asked me something at Brooklyn downtown one time. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you think I forget what it was. He was like, what you think about this? And I was like, I mean, I wasn't thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get back to you tomorrow, nigga. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Yeah, Carter do that, man. Carter will go, like, he'll literally go over your head with shit.
Yeah, he be on some,
out of nowhere.
Out of space.
Like, I remember me and him made this song, man, and Big Dick Energy. Bro.
I think he told me about that shit.
Bro.
When he was on a podcast, right? He spoke about that.
I had y'all was there, you know, so I had a show last year where I came out with Ask For Me 4, and I had an album release. And Carter, you know, he was already gone. Like, he was already sauced, like. So he said, bro, we gonna do Big Dick Energy. I said, no, we not.
No.
And he was like, bro, let's do it. So he got on stage, and then he was like, hey, how many ladies in here like a big dick? And I said, so I went and sat down. He said, bro, you.
I'd be like, nigga.
I said, man, look, G. Look. I mean, but I love Carter because bro don't give a fuck. Like, he gonna be him whether you like it or you don't. But he got a big heart, man, and he a real genuine person, man. So that's why that's my brother for life, man. Same as Viz, same as Strong. My brother's 4L, man.
So, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know, every artist has like what they, you know, some type of goal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Something they want to reach. Some people don't really care about the accolades and the trophies and shit. They just want to be able to inspire or touch people. Some people just want to fucking make music because it's like, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reasons they have, you know what I mean?
Right.
What is it for you that's big for Ace that you say, you know what, this is a plateau for me that I want to reach? What's one of those things for you?
For me with music, like, you know, so many people tell me all the time, like, bro, like, you should have been famous. Or you sound famous.
I hear that all
or,
the
you know
time.
what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But for me, I don't really care to be famous. I'm going to be honest. Like, for me, I just want to be able to take care of my family and the people that I love, you know what I'm saying, for life. And just make music, man, and simply just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the love of it, because I love music. Like, I could be sitting anywhere, bruh, and music just flow, bro. Like, it's like it's like I was telling Viz one day I was warming up some food in the microwave.
Right.
And then it was I just got the beating on the thing, and then next thing you know, this hard ass song here. I was like,
Do the ideas just
damn.
come to you like that, or are you talking from mostly experience? Like, is 90% of your shit coming from experience, or you coming up with ideas that you know people can relate to and go through?
To
like,
be
have you ever wrote
honest-
something? Have you ever wrote something that you really didn't go through, but you know people go through it, so I'm gonna write about it? Or do all your music come from your own experience?
Honestly, I got so many songs I can't even tell you, but I know that a lot of my music I done been through. Even the gangster shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that I done been through in life where I just get inspiration from a certain thing, and I just go and I just make music, and like, I don't write anything, so I just go in the studio and I punch in. Yeah. And cause I feel like with me, I punch in only because I think that the feeling is still there. You know what I'm saying? So when you go in there and you just going off a straight feeling, you know, whatever emotion that's going through you at that time, it's felt more like on the other end, on the receiving end. Like when people hear it, they like, man, you could tell you done been through that, bro. Like you could tell you felt that. And with me, music, honestly, nowadays, it just come to me. I don't even be thinking about it. Like, Viz, like, bruh send me beats. And
I'm gonna get some beats from you, Viz, for real.
nah, but I ain't gonna lie. You know, Viz my brother, but he got me fucked up, though. Like, I gotta say this, bro. This man called me one day at like 7 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm knocked out. I'm knocked the fuck out. I answer the phone. Hello. He, fuck you doing? Nigga, what you think I'm doing? I'm asleep. Get your ass up, nigga. Get the fuck up. I'm like, who the fuck you talking to? Bro, get your ass up, nigga, and get to work, nigga. I ain't got no new music. Get up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? I appreciate it, but damn, like, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just.
But in the long run, you'll love that because
Yeah.
when you look at where you made it to, you gon' love those phone calls and those, you know what I'm saying? And rather than being held back, you got somebody trying to push the fuck out of you forward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know,
and then like you
that's
don't-
all I
that's
ask
what you
for,
want.
man. To be honest, you know, to be pushed, like, because without somebody pushing you, sometimes you genuinely can just fall back, and then it's a lot that you ain't gonna do. It's a lot that you gonna miss.
Right.
And when you see other people, because a lot of artists, they get into that mindset, which I hate this mindset, but a lot of artists get into it where they see somebody doing something and then they get mad like that they not doing it. And I'll be just like, bro, like, get out here, you do you get out here, you promote yourself, you make connections with
I've
people.
actually experienced it.
You
Since
know-
I'm on Trill Talk, I gotta say I've experienced that a lot. Though.
I know you have. I already know.
But you know above all people, niggas come for me.
I know,
Niggas come
I
for
know.
the throne, bro.
I ain't gonna count
All the
for it.
fucking time. And I'll be like, bro, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with you.
I done called you a
So-
few times, like, bro, like, nah.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Y'all niggas done had to pull me back a bunch of times, man.
Hell yeah, like, fuck all that, bro.
But-
it ain't even worth it.
Man,
It ain't,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? But that's why I'm blessed to have, you know, y'all to be able, you know, some people tell you to go at that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like a waste of time because nigga nobody cares. You
That's
know what I'm
people
saying?
who
Like,
ain't got nothing to lose, man.
Yeah.
You know, some people they ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Us as creatives, like, we got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gotta keep that in mind. Like, even me, like, I be keeping that in mind. Like, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a family at home. Like,
That's what I was
bro,
gonna
I
ask you.
can't-
Is it hard to balance? Is it
Family?
hard to balance with you having kids and do what you do?
Bro, having a family, this whole dynamic, bro, it
challenging.
can be challenging, but it could also work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only because when you surrounded by people who believe in what you do just as much as you, then it's like it becomes easy. You know, like, it's like, damn, like, okay, you telling me to go do this, then I got Viz over here telling me to go do that, and then I got, you know, so it's like it becomes easy. You know, the only thing that makes it hard is when you understand that the different hats that you wear. You know what I'm saying? When you understand that you're a man of many hats, that a lot is required of you and people expect a lot from you, then that's when you actually stop and think about it, you be like, damn, like I really got a lot to do. Like I don't understand. That's why I don't understand you sometimes. Cause he be at the school, then he be at this place hosting, then he be doing this, promoting merch, and I hear riding around talking about some, bro, look, I'm pulling up today. Nigga, you was just at the school. You pulling up now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so, and then you're a father on top of that, so that stuff, like, it's a whole collective, man. But at the end of the day, it can't be
I like to
done.
pretend I'm in charge of my daughters, but they really run my life. I like to pretend
Man,
I'll be
look.
like, be quiet when I'm talking. Be like,
Look.
yeah, whatever.
On my way here, before
Whatever,
I came
nigga.
here, my daughter,
My daughter already be like, whatever, nigga.
my daughter, Dad, can you take me to the gas station before you go? I said, nah, I'm not taking you nowhere. Then I go get in the car. She hop in the back seat. I said, where you going? I'm going to the gas station.
Yeah.
I said, man, get out the car. Dad, please. And man, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Don't ask for nothing more than this one thing you said. I don't care what you see when you get
It's hard
in
to
here.
balance that parenting with it sometimes, but it's worth it because to them those are ultimate fans.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that it's one thing to have people believe in you and all that, and I think it's a dope thing to, you know what I mean? But you gotta believe in yourself too as much as other people do, because people get so discouraged when they feel like the people that they want next to them when they make it disappear, or if something happens, I feel like that they get super discouraged and shit starts to, but it's like you have to put your faith in the people that believe in you, but you shouldn't put 100%
Right.
of that faith. You also got to believe in yourself and know that what you're doing is a certain type of mission, and you got to say, you know what, because people believe when they see how much you believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started Fly Zone, it was just a name I created. Now people wear it with pride.
Right.
Now people carry that name with pride. People have tattoos with that name with pride. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like people believe in something that you believe in. If you don't believe in your shit, how other people gonna believe in the shit?
True,
and that's
man.
one thing I see about your close-knit team, and even that energy being around you, it keeps me motivated and inspired. It's one thing to start doing something. It's another thing to stay inspired for doing it for so fucking long. You know, when you see artists, I don't think an artist is amazing the first 5 years he was out because he's hot. The nigga can spit, and 5 years ain't shit. I love the artist that's been in the game 20 fucking years and still delivering dope ass music as if they just came out yesterday.
Bruh.
That is fucking amazing, because somehow you're still finding inspiration in an industry that you should have lost inspiration in. With everything that went going on, how the game's changed, how dynamic, how this is this way. So for me, that's an amazing thing, you know what I'm saying, to see. And I feel like you have that. I feel like the path you going, you have that type of longevity in you. You know what I'm saying, to where you could really prevail and be that 20-year artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Myself, I want to transpire to be that 20-year artist. You know what I'm saying, and continue to grind. And that's what happens when you're around like-minded people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like Viz, you, Carter, myself. You know what I'm saying? The energy is always transferred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if
man.
anybody came next to us that was uninspired, we could tell right away, because it would fuck up the dynamic of the energy. It's like, what's going on?
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
having that dynamic, like you said, it does play a big role. And when you make music for so long, and then some people look at you like you said, like, oh man, like he been doing this all this time and he ain't blew up yet, bro. He's not good yet. Like, you gotta understand, sometimes it takes time. Like, I've been doing music for 17 years.
Yeah.
And I would say that I didn't get.
I would have never guessed that.
I didn't get good till probably year 13. Like, bro, like I knew I was good at like year 13. People was telling me at about 10, oh yeah, you good. But year 13, that's when I knew it. Like, it was like, oh yeah, like I got this. Like, now I know my sound. I know exactly how I want to sound. I know how I'm coming. And
But see, what
other
you said-
people know now too. You know what I'm saying?
said you've been doing music for 17 years.
Yeah.
What I hate, right? Say this nigga blow up tomorrow. They're gonna be like, man, that nigga's an overnight success. It took
me.
17 years to be an overnight success.
On me.
They're gonna be like, overnight that nigga blew up.
Yo,
That's fucking crazy to me.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because Niggas don't care until it's that 1 year that transcends you into that next level.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this nigga might have been recorded. You know, they show old clips of Meek Mill all the time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he had the nappy braids. and was in
Man,
the hood.
just rapping on the
And
corner.
niggas was rapping for like a long fucking time.
With
you know
the
what I'm saying?
ambulances in the back.
Like, yeah.
Him
like,
and Reed Dollars and shit.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. All that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So for me, that shit is, you know, that's what we do it for. It's to allow people to understand. And that's when I get mad at certain artists who get on and don't express how much it took to get there. Like, let these people know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Some people get on there and accept their little, hey, thank you, I appreciate all the fans. No, nigga, okay. Get up there and tell them what you went through. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, hey, they can cut the music on me and the commercial
That's
if they
it.
want to.
Like-
First of all, I like to thank God and my mom.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
It all started 1980.
I was reading a Dr. Seuss book. Got
you know,
inspired.
like I'm telling you, bro, I want you to feel me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like it, but I
man.
definitely want you to feel me. So this is the favorite subject. So now that we come in, we talked about how your journey on music, how you got started. We talked about your team building with Viz and you know Carter. Shout out to CJ as well. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
that nigga be
yeah.
watching everything. Like,
Shout out CJ, man.
He knew Ian was coming into the day party outside the door, the clear door that day. He was like, yo, I think Ian getting ready to come in here. And I was like, that's crazy. How do you see that? Ian, that nigga seen you from the bar. Ian, that nigga seen you from the bar. That's how security, that's how secure he is, Ian. He
Yes.
seen you.
Security eyes.
This nigga said, I said, I think Ian's supposed to come up here soon, bro. He was like, Ian finna come in here in about 5 seconds. I said, nigga, where? He said, I just seen him walk by that door. Soon as I said that, you walked through the door like, Rhino in this bitch. I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So he be watching, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to CJ, you know what I'm saying? But nah, so we talked about, you know, your journey on music, how you got started, you know what I'm saying? What your goals are, you know what I'm saying? The balance between you and family. Let's get to anybody too, you know what I'm saying, that has anything. I won't talk about sports this time because I wanted to focus on what Ace got going on. I really want y'all to tap into who he is as an artist. But if anybody feels like they want to tap in on who is going to win the championship, you could continue to hit me up. But I want to talk about everybody's favorite subject when it comes to this shit lately, which is relationships. You know what I'm saying? You sing a lot about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Seems like you're very knowledgeable on relationships.
Yeah.
And a lot of it come from your experiences. I know me and you have had conversations on the phone about, you know what I'm saying, things that you're going through, things that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that we talked about was like how it's just hard nowadays, right? It's harder. It's a harder thing to deal with. What is your take and what is your, let me ask this right. What is your take and what is your mindset on where relationships are at today in this time? You think it's harder or you think it's easier?
To be honest, I feel like it's harder only because now it's a lot more pride, it's a lot more ego, it's a lot more attitude, it's a lot more disrespect, it's a lot more people wanting to be empowered and not empower each other, you know what I'm saying? And they want to just be self-empowered. And it's too much of that, you know what I'm saying, in relationships nowadays.
Do you feel social media plays an intricate role in all this?
Oh yeah, man. I say that all the time. Like I feel like social media has a heavy impact on the way that most people think, because if you think about it, like I used to have this discussion with brothers all the time, like they'd be like, man, like, you know, we smoking loud, or we got the lean, or we this and that. We got bricks, off-white bricks. And I said, how you learn all that? Being in the hood. No, you learned it from music, bro. Like, we learn so much stuff that, you know, especially as people coming from the trenches, through music. It's stuff that the classroom couldn't teach us. Or even if the classroom did, we wouldn't pay attention unless it was in a song. So now with the rise of social media, man, I feel like it done driven us so far away from relationships, and, you know, everybody feel like they the prize, everybody want to be chosen, and Yeah, like it's crazy because if you look at the world, like, you know, everybody want rich people, everybody want these people, that people. But you gotta understand,
Or portray that they got more on social media than what they got.
I'm a heavy like I'm a heavy like data person, a general person, bruh. Only literally like 10 to 15% of the world is rich. You know what I'm saying? So your chances of getting that, and along with the attitude and the pride and ego and stuff like that, you gotta understand, people, men and women both alike, bro, they pick of the litter when it comes to stuff like that, especially when they got a certain coin. So, you know, you think they gonna understand and look at somebody that's perfect for them versus you with all these problems and trauma and all that? Like, no.
I think
like,
a lot of it come from experience too. Like, I think that the best people that have the best relationships, whether it's friendships or relationships, I feel like are going off of what they learned from those experiences.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel that you watching what sometimes, like, music does plays a big intricate role in everything. It's even social media, right? You know what I'm saying? But I feel that when you really take the time to learn from your experience, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned the most probably in the last 3 years of my life that losing leads to wins.
True.
Losing leads to wins. That's in relationships, friendships, money. True. Most people that are rich right now, they lost a lot of fucking money. Most dudes with $1 million lost $1 million or close to it. Most people that know how to love someone properly, they had to lose somebody that they love. 9 times out of 10, particularly to somebody else. Them learning that they have feelings for someone else. Somebody you probably thought never would do that, does it. You see what I'm saying? That's an experience.
Right.
Same thing with friendships. Friends you lose. Friends that you see and you like, that's my dog. And then something really fucked up happens. And now all of a sudden somebody that you used to rock with, ride with, kick it with, y'all, you know what I'm saying, damn near the same person. Now you don't associate with this person.
Right.
That's a life-altering thing. That changes life because now you have to adjust your life to not
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
because people don't understand that, man.
So you have to lose to win, bro. And I've never heard anybody tell me anything that they've learned off of winning. I never met a nigga in my life that's won his whole life.
Winning don't teach you anything. I mean, all winning does is teach you how to be more full of yourself. Like, when you got somebody who like skyrockets and they go to the top, you know what I'm saying? They literally have nothing underneath them. Like, it's literally just air. And it's like, okay, now, boom, I don't have this in place. I don't got lawyers. I don't got, you know what I'm saying, property. I don't have land. I don't have anything.
Right.
So if I was to fall off tomorrow, I'll be back where I came from when they found me. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who won and lost and lost and won and lost again,
right,
you know, they building as they going. So it's like, okay, I got this just in case this happened again. I didn't experience that. So now I got this just in case that happened. Oh, you think you got me? Look what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for you. Right. So it just teaches you how to be more steadfast, man, in your approach. And as you walk through this life, man, because none of us know when life ends, you know what I'm saying? And I always tell my sons, like, a man without purpose is nothing, you know what I'm saying? No matter what your purpose is, I want you to chase your dreams. I want you to chase your goals and always be ambitious and always be adventurous in what you want to do, only because we never know when life ends. And I don't want you to waste your life on something that ain't breeding you positivity or good energy when it comes to everything that you want to do surrounding what you want to do. Because when you have people surrounding certain things, they could take away that energy from you. I mean, they can literally deplete you, like, and have you feeling out of it, like, you know what, I don't want to do this.
Especially
like,
when they have such a hold, because they can make you feel high in the sky or low in the dirt.
You know, and
you know what I mean?
you got, that's why you gotta
but you also have to be mindful when you have that power too, though.
Yeah,
because
you got to.
You know what I'm saying? You might make somebody feel lower than dirt or high as the sky and not even know that you have the power to do that. You're just doing it every day.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy.
Man,
so
a lot of us have that power, man, and
there's-
don't realize it.
So, you know what I'm saying? First of all, we appreciate you coming through, Ace, talking to us. We're going to talk before we get out of here. We're getting ready to get out of here soon. Before we get out of here, the last thing there's two things I forgot to bring up that I want to bring up.
Okay.
Before we get out of here, I want to talk about that single and the album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Before we get out of here. Don't let me forget. Viz, you got me.
Look,
But,
there, like,
But there was two things. So first of all, I don't know if y'all seen that CNN interview with Cameron. I got to talk about that shit. That shit was funny as hell. And so I'm gonna reenact what he did. First of all, he was pissed. He was pissed that they called him on CNN. And if anybody know who Cameron is, he a real dude. He's always been a real dude. Whether you like, it took me a while to like Cameron because when Cam would first started rapping, this is what I heard: honky monkey, ride that donkey, dog. That's how he used to rap. Like so,
he did, though.
but once you start listening to Cam and Dipset, it sounds so hard. You know what I'm saying on them beats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a fan. But this Cameron's always been a real dude. So they brought him on CNN to talk about the Diddy thing, and he was like, I don't know why y'all keep asking. I'm not friends with Diddy. I was never signed to Bad Boy. I was signed to Rockefeller. Like, so why y'all keep asking? But he was like that they don't talk about the positive things they've been doing with the podcast. They don't talk about the shit that Mace do with the kids. They don't talk about none of that. They wanted to bring him on for that. So the lady asks him like, so what do you think about Diddy hitting Cassie? And what do you think about this whole situation? This nigga was drinking like a 5-hour energy, right? He was like, oh, he said horsepower. He said, my bad. I'm finna clap some cheeks after this. Bro, that's the funniest shit. Wow. Now, this is CNN.
Wow.
But this how real this dude is. He don't give a fuck.
Cameron, he ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
he was like, y'all
real.
finna clap some cheeks after this. And the lady was like, she tried to keep going. She tried to keep, and then he kept showing his frustration. He's like, man, I don't know Diddy like that. I don't rock with Diddy like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That man, he's like, first of all, I don't condone no hitting on no women and none of that. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to bring that up because I felt like that was crazy. And there was another thing that I wanted to bring up. What was it? I'm gonna remember in a minute. But while I'm trying to remember, let's talk about this single that you just put out. We just heard it coming in. It's a really nice single, man. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm discovering some of your older music, and that shit is dope. Tell us a little bit about the single and how this came about, and let us know what the album is called too. Like, what is this? What made you want to even work on an album?
To be honest, I think it was talked about with us as a collective, like, because I didn't really like. I know at the beginning of this year, my mindset was just singles. But then, like, over time, it started to change, and it was just like, man, I want to do an R&B album. Like, I ain't never did one, like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna cap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hate all y'all want to at home, but, people dub me R&B king, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, if I'm R&B king and I ain't got an R&B album, like, you know what I'm saying? How can I be R&B king? So,
make it make sense.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me go ahead and put together this R&B album, y'all with Viz.
We're gonna have a singing versus.
Man, look. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Girl. There's so many things. See what I'm saying? You see it? You hear it?
See, look. He talking about he talking about he decided to be a rapper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, man. We talked and
so there's
I said, yeah, it's up, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put this project together. Viz, you know what I'm saying? Viz sent me my first, I think it was Need You. Yeah, it was Need You. My first like R&B beat that he sent me, it was Need You, and I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love. Like, I was like, bro, this sound crazy. And after Need You, then it became, No Discussion. Then it turned to Sting. Then it turned to Your Show Gotta Go On. Then it turned. So it was just like, man, yeah, I gotta put this together, man. And album, I'm not gonna lie, it has so many songs on it that can classify as singles, but you know what I'm saying? This Fly got something to say. I ain't gonna.
No,
cap,
I feel like
feel
like this Fly guy want to talk or some shit.
He really
like God damn, he that annoying ass Fly. He a ghetto Fly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga.
He want to be a part of it.
Stupid.
And
that nigga got something to say.
You know, and my inspiration on this, you know what I'm saying, was my team. It was, you know what I'm saying, my family, Alice, my babies. I love all y'all, you know what I'm saying. You know, that's baby right there. So it was just TV. Like we did so much and we've been through so much. And even seeing the people that I'm around and what they go through and stuff like that, it kind of helped. But I ain't gonna cap with y'all. Like, people might listen to this album, bro, and they might be like, bro, this is golden. But to me, bro, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these songs, it hurt it making. I'm not gonna cap. Because it was like, bro, it's crazy I really feel this way. But it's real. And you know what I'm saying? I'm actually, like I was telling Viz the other day, like, I actually got the chance to be a male advocate and say things that men don't say or don't care to say. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't talk about our feelings every day. We don't sit up here and just express ourselves like that.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon, yeah. So it's like, you know, you say this, bro, you weak. You know what I'm saying? And people.
But I also think that people gotta like understand that everything isn't about a one person. It may be 5 different. Like when I'm talking about a woman in a track, it could be about 5 different experiences with different women, but I'm creating this woman to give people an idea of what I'm talking about with that experience. The question I hate the most is when I come out with a good song that has to do with a woman, I hate the Snapchats and the messages that say, who you talking about? First of all, you're not my bitch. So don't ask me no questions.
He get those snaps, boy.
Bro, I hate that shit. Like,
I get
when you
the
was
song
dating
about me, ain't it?
In 06. Or was that you talking about me from high school? Bitch, what? I don't talk about you. Like, I can't stand that shit. Like, it's like I'm taking experience. It could be about a bunch of people, but I'm specifically making it one woman so that everybody can understand the experiences that we go through as men. I think that people have to understand we're artists, and that's what the fuck we do. Now, remember what I wanted to say. Remember, it came back. Ding. So, Dame Dash, I've been listening to Dame Dash talk a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Dame Dash.
He be saying some real shit to me. And considering what he did with Rockefeller, I think is amazing. Consider what he did for Jay-Z, I think that he still has something to say. Dame has said that everything is programmed, right? Schools, everything that we all this shit is programmed for them to get where they want us to be. Mm-hmm. Or as far as they want us to be, right? We've all been knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he said is that, because I've been called this, speaking of relationships, like in the last 4 years, I probably had 7 or 8, 9 women call me a narcissist, right? Took it very offensive, got super offensive. I'm talking about like, there's a lot of words you could call me, but it's 2 words that I do not like. Well, I didn't like it at first.
I don't like narcissist.
It was narcissist and it was bitch. I haven't been called a B word a lot. But by a woman, that's like a fucking bullet. Especially if she capitalizes the B and says bitch, and
you can't even
shit
play
behind
with
that.
me and call me a bitch.
So you know what I'm saying. So when a woman say bitch and you can feel the B smack you in the face, that's a real thing,
man, for real.
But we gonna get past that because that's making me angry right now.
Sure.
but you know what I'm saying. But a narcissist is actually not a complete bad thing in my opinion. See, a narcissist is a person who really believes. There's a good side and bad side to it. It's a person who really believes in himself. And see, they tell you to be humble. Mm-hmm. When you got narcissistic behavior, they say you need to be humble. Yeah. People tell you to be humble because they want you to be great, but shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
Because they not doing shit. They not doing nothing great in their life. They not elevating.
Facts.
So because you're great and you say, yeah, you get on the mic and you wherever you at, you like, yeah, nigga, I got this, I did this. When I got on, everything that I've ever said has been about facts. Mm-hmm. When my album went gold, I said my album went gold. When I hit 1 million views just a couple days ago, I said my niggas had hopped on there. People had inboxed me, DM me, say, oh, you need to be a little bit more humble. I didn't get on here and say, you niggas can't touch me, you niggas can't fuck with me. I'm just telling you what happened, right?
You need to be
every
more
real
humble,
person
but
was excited for me, just like I would be for people that achieved something.
I
And I don't
can't-
care
I
how
can't
big the
stand that,
achievement
bro.
is.
I can't stand
If you got a promotion at work and you came and told me, bro, I'm celebrating you. Bro, that's dope. What we doing? You know what I'm saying?
I
If
can't
it's your
stand
birthday,
that, man.
I'm celebrating you. So I feel like that, like people say be humble and you a narcissist when you don't let shit get to you on what they trying to humble you by. When people say you need to calm the fuck down, you doing too much. You're telling me I'm doing too much because I'm doing a lot.
Right.
It's a difference. Doing too much and doing a lot is
It's
a
two
lot
different things.
You
Just
know what I'm saying?
just like, to be honest, if you look it up, and pretty sure a lot of y'all people that be doing that be saying all that narcissist shit, y'all got Google on y'all phone. Look up narcissist and narcissistic
Oh, I posted both
traits.
definitions.
Narcissist and having narcissistic traits is two different things. Like, every human on this earth has a narcissistic trait. Every human. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we may want stuff to go our way. Sometimes we may get an attitude for this reason, that reason. Sometimes we may feel like we ain't do nothing and won't apologize because we feel like deep in our heart we didn't do shit wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of us have narcissistic traits. So being a narcissist and having narcissistic traits is two different things. And when it comes to relationships, like me, I'm a firm believer in, like, you know what I'm saying, second chances, like, with people, because you gotta understand, like, in life, you see so many examples of it in life. Like, when, you know, when stuff going wrong and you just ready to jump ship, I think about it like this. Like, if you riding in your car and your tire pop, is you gonna throw away the whole car or you gonna change the tire? You know what I'm saying? If you got a computer that plugs up and the charger dies, you gonna throw away the whole computer or you gonna buy a new charger? Like, you gotta understand, there are things you can apply to relationships to be more, you know, consistent and make it work. But you gotta also understand also that you have to be doing it with a person that wants to make it work as well.
Right.
So the thing with me is, like, when people throw around shit like narcissists and stuff like that, I hate that too. I'm not gonna lie. Only because me being a narcissist, I understand if I was a narcissist that I would never in my life be able to understand other people's feelings and be empathetic towards other people, when I feel like I'm one of the most empathetic people I know. Like, my bro can call me with an issue right now and I'll be just, damn. Like, I'll put everything on hold for that issue. I'll be, you know, even right now, like, if Strong had a problem, fuck this interview, bro. Let's talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But narcissists, they can only focus on themselves. So
I think that that's right. Like you said, it's a difference between narcissist and a narcissistic behavior.
Yeah.
I think that you have to get into the narcissistic behaviors when it's time to do certain things.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
whether you work in an office and you stepping in there with the big bosses, you got to start turning into some narcissistic. You got to start turning up those narcissistic traits and let them niggas know I'm here to stay.
I'm here to stay.
I got something to say. If you an artist and you step on that stage and it was 15 other artists or 5 other artists opening up for that show, you got to let niggas know you gonna remember me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it has to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how people get inspired. That's how they get motivated. Well, Ace, I really appreciate you, dog, stepping to the show, man, being able to talk with us today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go get his music. I want you to let them know where they can find you on social media, on Instagram, all that.
y'all can find me on Facebook, LWG, AceFetti, man. That's
Lone Wolf
ACE
Gang.
FETTI. You can find me on IG at ACE_FETTI. You can find me on all music platforms at just AceFetti. It's all one word, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out to my bro Strong, man, for having me on the show. It's been a long fucking time coming. Like, we just finna square up in the parking lot. Like, it's been a long
He's
time
still
coming,
little bro,
you
though.
know? You feel me?
He's still a little bro, though.
You know, I'm going to have to show him on
He
the
gonna
court
have to,
one of these
yeah,
days.
he gonna
you know?
have to
But
hit the gym.
but yeah, man, I appreciate, man, the Trill Talk No Cap podcast, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for having me, and y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for the album, man. Love
Absolutely.
and Learn. It comes out June 28th, and also we got the Fetty Fest June
Hey.
28th, where my brother
Yes,
High
sir.
Strong will be hitting the stage
I
as
will.
well.
I'll
You
be
know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
stage.
It's gonna be lit. Y'all make sure y'all come out. It's gonna be at Diamond Archer Lounge, man.
Y'all tap in, man. Make sure y'all tap in with his music. Like I said, man, this guy's on some real R&B, ladies.
Yeah.
Fellas, if you like good music, He's tapped in, you know what I'm saying? So tap in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. This has been another great episode of Trill Talk No Cap, where the only capping that we do is the ones we wear on our heads. You dig that?
You feel me?
One Honda.